Okay, now you
Go
say-
for it.
Okay.
You're being recorded. You've been recorded for the last 5 minutes,
Oh
so.
dear, come on, move it. This is a waiting room at Duke University Medical Center, Durham, North Carolina, in the fall of 1964. It is late on a Sunday night. Benches, a telephone booth, a closed concession stand, and an arrow pointing off stage under a sign saying, "Elevators." Charles, a high school boy, is alone in the waiting room, struggling with a textbook. Charles?
When the day that he must go hence was come, many accompanied him to the riverside, into which he went. He said, "Death, where is thy sting?" And as he went down deeper, he said, "Grave, where is thy victory?" So he passed him over, and all the trumpets sounded for him on the other side.
Enter nurse in a hurry, looking for someone.
Excuse me, Sonny, did 3 ladies just come through here?
Huh?
3 ladies, 3 elderly old ladies, all dressed up.
Well, I haven't been here very long, and I've been studying my lessons, but I don't think so. There was a big fat lady with a little boy, but she wasn't very old. There was a man with 4 daughters, all sick, but he was a man. Anyway, they all went home.
No, 3 old ladies, very, well, 3 old ladies.
They might have been here. Then again, they might not.
Thanks a lot.
Exits nurse.
I wonder what's the matter with her. For a nurse, she sure was nervous. A nurse is supposed to keep calm, be confident.
He reads his book. Enters Alice, Sarah, and Edna, 3 elderly Southern ladies. They are carefully and meticulously dressed, white gloves, snowy coiffures, expensive rings, necklace, and furs, elegant handbags, and silky print dresses. They sit together in the waiting room.
Edna's right, Sarah. You're not doing Howard any good suspecting every soul in this hospital.
I'm not either suspecting every soul in this hospital. I just want to be kept informed. Somebody ought to be back up there now finding out.
Edna, make her hush. I'm so tired. Hush, Sarah.
I am only thinking of our sworn duty to Howard.
We know that. Now be quiet.
Pause. They wait, uncomfortably. Charles smiles at them.
Good evening.
How do you do?
How do you do?
For Christ's sake.
There was a doctor here looking for you.
For us?
He said 3 old ladies. I reckon that's you all.
Oh, you see?
Sit down, Sarah. Speak. What kind of doctor?
How old was he?
Not very old. He wore a white jacket.
That's an intern.
Not Dr. Bailey.
If it's important, Dr. Bailey will tell us. Oh, I'm so tired.
Sit here if you want to. I'm going back up there.
Sarah exits.
She can't sit still 1 minute.
Let her go. Buy a magazine and let her go.
You know I can't buy a magazine. I don't have any change. Do you?
No.
Besides, the whole concession stand is closed. We found out that when we found we didn't have any change.
Right.
Sunday night, everything's closed and I'm so tired.
Me too. This waiting around really gets to you, doesn't it?
I beg your pardon.
This waiting around. It's something else. I'll tell you. When my buddy Will Cram picked a fight with Buddy Flats, he didn't see old Buddy was wearing football cleats. Willie got himself stomped in the left kidney. Had to be brought here. I come around and play cards with him.
This is very interesting.
Edna, be polite. Cards?
Blackjack. Willie will clean you out if you don't watch it. Give him a 17 or even an 18 and he'll say, "Hit me." And I'll be darned if it won't be a 3 or a 4 9 times out of 10.
Why aren't you up there playing cards with him now?
Edna?
Well, why isn't he?
Willie's folks keep coming to see him. He's got a lot of relatives. I slip out and wait here, or wander around. One time I followed a bunch of nurses into a room with a glass wall and watched a man get his leg cut off. Never saw anything like it.
And you're going to tell us all about it.
if you want me to. There wasn't that much to it. Cut, saw, fold back a big flap, and sew again. It's more like making up the corner of a bed than anything else. Made me think, what goes on in hospitals can be a lot more simple than we'd like it to be.
You're a very bright young man.
Thank you.
I mean, you have such a logical mind.
Now, Edna,
Thanks again. I do try to think straight. For instance, I bet you ladies are rich.
How did you figure that out?
All those bracelets and big rings. And those fancy fur pieces sure ain't rabbit nor fox. I know, I hunt.
So many talents, so many sides to this fascinating personality.
Well, are you rich?
Persistent, too.
Thanks again, double. Are you?
young man, what we are now more than anything is tired. Why don't we all sit down and practice repose? Just repose.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Then he smiles and sits, and they all wait. Enter Sarah dramatically. She looks at Alice and Edna, tears in her eyes.
Yes, he's gone.
She goes to them and looks at them mournfully for a moment, and they all bow their heads. And then Edna straightens up.
Now, you know what we have to do.
Yes, we know.
Yes, yes, God damn it.
Then let's about it. There's the telephone.
Wait a minute. No change.
Sarah has some. Sarah?
What?
Change? You got change?
No, I don't. I thought I did, but I don't.
Swell. How are we going to use the phone?
Young man. You, young man.
Yes, ma'am?
Do you have any change?
Pocket change.
Change, change.
Not much. I told you about Willie Cram. He'll clean you out. Here's 27 cents.
Oh my God.
It costs 85 cents, just the first 3 minutes.
We have to call all the way to Pine Valley.
Pine Valley? You all from Pine Valley?
Yes, we're from Pine Valley. Now, where the hell are we going to get change?
You might try the nurse at the front desk.
Right?
Pine Valley, eh? Didn't I say you had to be rich?
Yes, you did. You certainly did.
When?
When you were gone.
Oh,
I went to Pine Valley once. My uncle in the seed business. Nothing there but old people, golf courses and bookstores. Everybody rich except me and my uncle. Why don't you call collect?
oh, that would never do. The party we are calling would never accept the call.
Never.
That's just the way she simply is.
Always.
Well, this is all the change I got. Sorry.
Enter Edna.
The damn woman wouldn't give me any change. She says she doesn't have any. She says go downtown.
But where is that?
This is also very distressing.
What happened?
Our brother just died. He was such a fine man.
I'm sorry to hear it.
We'll miss him so.
Oh, for God's sake, never mind that now. We have to get on this telephone and call home.
How can we without any change? Tell me that.
I don't know, goddammit.
Please don't wrangle like this. You have no right to wrangle and snap when this young man is being so nice. He can't help it. He only has 27 cents in change. Can you, young man?
No, I'm lucky to have that after playing blackjack with Willie. Certainly I'm sorry I didn't have any more.
Just so you know, we appreciate your concern.
He knows, he certainly knows.
Now wait a minute. Young man, could you run downtown and get us some change, please?
Downtown's 2 miles off. I only got a bicycle.
Well, now here's $5. Please, sir.
Well, maybe. I guess I can try.
He won't come back. We give him $5 whole, and he won't come back.
Edna, what a thing to whisper right out loud. She didn't mean that, young man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just get the change for us. If you do, you can have $1.
Now you've insulted him.
No, I haven't, for God's sakes. You aren't insulted, are you?
I don't think so. I'll see what I can do for you.
Thanks ever so goddamn much. He won't come back. Wait and see.
Just think, you wait and wait all your life for great important moments like this. When they finally come, you're so tired you don't know what to do.
I know what to do. Make these phone calls and go home.
Yes, Edna, you make everything sound so easy. Bum, 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 just like that. Leave it to Edna.
What's wrong with you?
I was listening to my younger sister. She was, I think, attempting to make a philosophical point, and I was doing her the courtesy to simply listen.
If nothing else. Hell, I'm her sister too.
I gotta tell you, worn out.
I'm just going to say it. It's just your rude, crude attitude, Edna. It is simply excruciating at a time like this, and it is boring as well. That's what I said, boring.
On the floor, I could just lie right down there on the floor.
I heard you, and I can't bore you any more than you bore me, baby sister, and have every last year of our blessed lives.
Well, I know that.
And die, just simply die.
I'm back. Got change from the hospital taxi driver. He was asleep and didn't like me waking him up. Didn't want to give me change neither. But when I said desperate rich old ladies, he gave it to me. Here.
See, what did I tell you?
I don't believe it.
Give it here, give it here.
And Alice grabs the change from Charles and she rushes into the telephone booth.
Give him $1, Edna.
What?
You said you'd give this young man $1. Don't just go off forgetting what you said.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Alice,
What?
give me $1.
What for?
Never mind, just give it to me.
All right.
Here. We certainly do appreciate your help. Now call, Alice.
We certainly do.
We certainly do.
She fumbles a dime into the coin slot.
Operator, operator,
No thanks.
What?
I don't need $1. It's my pleasure to help you ladies out.
operator.
Ma'am?
Operator.
Ma'am,
What?
you have to dial the operator first before she'll answer.
Oh. What?
Dial, you know, dial.
Dial. Dial, Alice.
Oh, yes.
Thanks for the dollar, all the same.
All right, you don't want it, all right.
You're such a nice young man. Isn't he a nice young man, though?
We already told him that.
Hello, operator. I want to call Pine Valley, please. The number I wish is M043296.
3692. God help us, Alice.
Oh, I'll always do that. Just a moment, please. Operator, that number is M043692. What? No, Pine Valley is right. Yes, M043692 in Pine Valley. That is correct. Thank you so much.
Wrong number. Just think, we would have gotten somebody up late at night, some strangers. They wouldn't care a bit. Howard died, would they? Alice?
Why would they?
Oh, gosh, sorry. Why would they? Why should they?
Sarah?
I'm sorry, where am I?
Top
Top of 16.
Top of 16.
Sorry. Sad, it's sad, I tell you.
She takes a handkerchief from her pocketbook and wipes tears from her eyes.
Ringing, it's ringing.
Do you excuse me, young man? I don't mean to make a spectacle of myself, but he was such a fine man. He was our only brother. I loved him so.
That's all right, I understand. When my pet squirrel Charlie died, I cried all night.
Jesus.
Not to mention our bulldog Bozo. I'm still not over that.
Oh, it's so sad, just so sad.
Sarah, for Christ's sake, Alice is trying to hear.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It's ringing, it's ringing.
What do you expect it to do, sing?
Oh, hello. Oh, here she is.
And the three ladies gather quickly around the phone.
She won't be upset, will she?
Of course she'll be upset.
Hello, hello.
I don't mean about Howard, I mean about calling so late.
Hello, hello, Mother?
Mother?
Hello, Mother. Is that you? Oh, this is Alice. Alice, no. Alice. Yes, dear, yes, I'm just fine. Now, thank you now, Mother. Are you feeling all right? Are you feeling all right? You're not too tired to talk?
Oh, go ahead and tell her.
Oh, so brutal, my dear Edna, so brutal.
Hush.
Mother, it's Howard. Howard! No, this is Alice speaking to you, but it's about Howard. I'm afraid he's gone. Gone? No, dear, gone. He has left us forever. Yes, that is right. Yes, he is dead, Mother. No, dead. Howard's dead. D-E-A-D, dead.
She puts her hand over the receiver.
I don't understand whether she understands or not.
Keep at it.
Oh, Howard, Howard.
Yes, Mother, yes. You still feel all right, good. Well, what? No, it wasn't a bad trip. Well, yes, the dogwood is out here too.
Barncastle. Get Barncastle on the line.
What?
Barncastle, Barncastle.
Oh, yes, Mother. Is Mr. Barncastle there? He is, well, Mother, may I speak to him, please? Thank you. It's been very nice talking to you too, Mother. What? No, have some coffee. It might not keep you up. Go ahead. Just let me talk to Mr. Barncastle now, please. That's right. Thank you, Mother. They send their best too, and their love, yes, of course. Oh, Mr. Barncastle, is that you, Mr. Barncastle?
Edmund Barncastle is our personal family attorney. He's been for years and years. He is staying with Mother during this crisis.
Is Mother all right? Oh, good. Now, Mr. Barncastle, the list, please.
Giving away our secrets again, Sarah.
Oh, I am not. You know as well as I do how complicated this will be. Howard was an internationally prominent man, you see.
Can't keep her eyes closed, can't keep her mouth shut.
Well, he was, God bless him.
No, I do not have the list. We thought you had it. What? Well, we certainly did leave it with you. Well, where is it then? Ask Edna. Well, just a minute. No list.
He's lost the goddamn list.
How can you talk like that? How can you express yourself like that at a time like this?
Well, he says he hasn't lost it. He never had it. He says you have it.
He's bloody senile. Give me that phone.
Oh, Edna, that is not necessary. That is simply not necessary.
And Edna grabs the phone, pulling the receiver as far out of the booth as she can.
I'm just so tired.
All right, Barncastle. What's this bullshit about the list?
Oh, young man, put your two hands right over your ears. When our sister gets like this, we don't know what she'll say. We beg your pardon.
Shocked she ought to hear Willie Cram.
Yes, sure, I remember. I went over the list with you. I left it on your desk, right by your tacky plastic globe of the world. So, we were in a hurry. I remember plain as day leaving it there, and it is you who have the list. What? Don't take that fucking tone with me.
Edna,
Tired.
All right, I'll look. Then will you be satisfied and find the list wherever you put it? Okay. If brains were dynamite, he wouldn't have enough to blow his nose. The list? What the hell?
see, you had it all the time. Imagine talking to dear Edmund Barncastle like that. When you had the list all the time, he didn't do anything wrong. You did.
Oh, I can sleep forever. Hello, Mr. Barncastle. Alice again. We have located the list. Never mind how. I know we were supposed to leave it with you, but we didn't.
You mean Edna didn't?
All right, rub it in, rub it in. Haste makes waste.
Yes, ma'am.
All right then, I will have to read them to you over the phone. Are you ready? Pencil and paper, good. Telegrams first. What? Oh, all right, I'll wait.
So many to notify at once, telegrams must go in instantly. People of the very highest station are involved.
He must have been a very important man.
Oh, Howard, you were, wasn't he, Edna?
Sure he was, right by that globe, that tacky plastic globe.
Howard was Undersecretary of the Navy in 1924. Of course, he was lots of other things before that. State Senator from Granger County, Congressman for 2 whole terms.
I can see it now, lying right there.
But in 1924, he was named Undersecretary of the Navy by President Coolidge, a personal friend, you know. I remember the president very well, don't you, Edna?
Sure, and I left it there, I know I left it there.
Oh, do you have the telegrams after all? You have that on another list?
Another list?
Oh, she made 2?
No, I didn't.
One for telegrams, which you have, the other for the cards, which we have, I see.
Ah, it isn't possible.
Of course it is. Now who's senile?
All right then, you'll send out the telegrams. Now for the cards, are you ready? Yes, from this list. Ready? I'll wait.
Cards?
Oh, yes, a great many. There would be a great many more, but time with his sickle, you know. Those who are left must know right away, even though they will make no public statement. Howard was very particular. It is all terribly important.
Oh, yes. All right, Judge Horace A. Kegley, Morris, Mississippi.
And you can't send telegrams to everyone. Think of the sheer expense.
But doesn't a newspaper do this? I'm only in high school, but isn't that what an obituary page is for?
Oh, heavens, no. To learn about Howard from the Daily Press.
Dr. E.U. Baxley Reed, 1404 Trout Boulevard, Swineburne, Georgia.
2 of them? 2 of them?
So many have been so concerned for so long, you see.
I just hate to see you put up to all this trouble.
It's our duty to Howard. Howard will be 86 next January 4th. We've had plenty of time to get the cards printed and ready.
Howard will not be 86 next January 4th either. He won't ever be 86 at all. He just died.
Miss Tilly Stillman Miss Tilly Stillman Bates, Box 3, Stand Around, North Carolina.
You see, that's so brutal, Edna. Just so rude, crude, coarse, and brutal. Oh, Howard.
Don't blame me. It isn't my fault he'll never make 86.
You didn't feel the way I did. None of you loved Howard the way I did. He always received from me the most honest, tender affection and steadfast regard. Oh, Howard.
If you're going to boo him, boo, then boo, but don't talk a lot of nonsense, especially in front of a strange child nobody knows.
Please, I am trying to get all this through to Mr. Barncastle. Colonel and Mrs. Martin Toombs, Wainwright, Idaho. No street address.
Sorry if I butted in. I didn't mean to.
Now, I didn't say that. Did I say that, Sarah?
You suggested it. You always do.
Do what?
Suggest unpleasant things in an unpleasant manner. It's the story of your life.
Caucus Billy Joe Butterworth, Jr., Dudley, Arizona.
If I hurt anybody's feelings tonight, do forgive me. Give me sackcloth. Give me ashes. But it's been a hard night.
Not just for you, Edna. Other people exist too, you know. Other people exist too.
Sure they do.
Professor Ernest H. Mill, Ph.D., Broken Stone State Teachers College, Montmire, Florida.
Young man, you're not offended, are you? I hope not. You've been so nice.
Why, no, ma'am. I just hope you don't put yourselves out too much.
That's sweet. But we all have our duty, don't we?
Yes, ma'am. Mine seems to be taking care of rich old ladies.
Mrs. Maydell Odell, Laughing Brook Nursing Home, Greenbush, Kansas.
What a fine young man. We certainly do appreciate your kindness.
And his wit,
Hush, hush, hush. T. Melvin Phones, author, Dog Star Press, Wanchese, North Carolina.
Oh, someone's coming.
Well, well, ladies, how are you?
Why, just fine, thank you.
Good. Well, he's resting comfortably now. You can all get a good night's sleep.
what? What's that?
Commissioner of Highways Harvey Grover Turner, retired, State Capital, Columbia, South Carolina.
Resting? Did you say resting?
Why, yes, of course. He'll stay in intensive care for a while, but you should all go back to your hotel and get some sleep.
You mean he's not dead? You mean he's not dead?
Reverend Oscar Dobbs DeMille, St. Mary's Episcopal Church, Ordnance, Kentucky.
My goodness, no, he's not dead. How did you ever?
You mean he's still up there, alive?
Well, yes. Yes, of course he's alive. Oh, I'm dreadfully.
Sarah, for Christ's sake.
Edwin Mulchman Pullman, Senior Editor, Southern Ladies Gazette, Tampa, Florida.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to wring your neck. I'm going to break it first, then I'm going to wring your neck.
But it was you who told me he was gone yourself. When I went up there just a little while ago, I swear you did.
I didn't even know where you were.
Well, somebody in that white jacket told me Howard was dead and gone. I know they did.
Mrs. Avery Williams, Kelly Tire, Owl Mountain Lodge, Sunshine, Wyoming.
What room did you go to?
Why, Howard's room, of course. But I didn't even get in the door. You or somebody just like you came rushing out in that blinding white jacket saying, "Jesus Christ, he's dead." And you ran off down the hall.
What was the number of that room, please?
82, Howard's room number 82.
Full number.
1082.
What? Oh, wrong floor?
Wrong floor? My goodness.
And one each to all living congressmen from the 2 terms that Howard was in office. You will find that list in the top drawer of his desk in his study. All right then, Mr. Barncastle. Thank you so much.
Alice, wait a minute, Alice.
Goodbye.
She hangs up the phone.
What?
He's still alive.
Who's still alive?
Howard, Howard.
That's not possible.
Sarah made a mistake, didn't she, nurse?
Well, there has been a mistake. I'm dreadfully.
That can't be.
She grabs the phone off the hook.
I hung up. I don't have any more change.
Well, I thought I was on the right floor. I know I was. This is going to be very ludicrous and painful and embarrassing.
Well, don't worry about that now. Everything is quite all right after all. Your brother is sleeping peacefully. You get yourselves some rest.
All right. Don't worry. Well, what about all those telegrams and cards?
It couldn't happen. A thing like this to a person like me. I don't understand it.
Ladies, nurse is right. Let me get that taxi and take you all home.
Leave? Now? Don't be ridiculous. You go get me more change. I've got to have more change.
But
Doesn't anybody understand that telegrams and the cards will be on their way? We've got to stop them. Now get me some more change.
more change?
Oh, dear Lord in heaven, yes, this is terrible. This is awful. It will kill Mother.
Mother?
And Howard in particular. He will be furious. I have made a dreadful mess. This spell This spells total and perpetual disgrace.
Change, get me some change.
Maybe I can, maybe I can't. That taxi driver was mad enough when I woke him up the first time. I don't think he'll give me any more.
Young man.
Young man.
I'll try.
Starts to dash off. The nurse grabs him.
Hold it. How much change do you need?
More quarters, I have one left, and it takes 3 and a dime, and I have the dime.
Here, 2 quarters. Here.
Alice snatches both quarters and goes back to the phone booth.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This is really so kind of you.
Not at all. My goodness.
She watches them with apprehension. The 3 ladies are now hectic. They're now a hectic sight. They hop around in nervous confusion, gripping their bags and furs, and almost clawing at the phone booth as they wait for the call to go through. They listen. Alice turns to them with a gaze of terror.
The line is busy.
Oh, no.
Goddamn Barncastle is sending everything out. Stop it, you've got to stop it.
Yes, but how? Bleep, busy. It's hopeless.
Western Union, call Western Union.
Yes, stop all telegrams.
Oh no, Sarah, for Christ's sake, send that fool Barncastle a telegram. To let him call Western Union at home and tell them stop, cancel, desist. That's it. Hurry, Alice.
Yes. Western Union.
Hang up first, you idiot. Get your money back.
Oh, yes. Nothing's happening. Nothing's coming back. Where's my change? I need some more change.
I don't have any more.
Let me have that thing.
She gets into the phone book with Alice, and they both start beating the telephone. Sarah beats in the booth and enter Dr. Bailey. Dr. Bailey, I will be Dr. Bailey. Quiet, please, quiet. And they turn to him, and the intern runs over for a brief conference.
Dr. Bailey, oh, heaven help us, it's Dr. Bailey. He's here at last.
Fine, swell. What can he do now? Barncastle is sending everything out. What good is a goddamn doctor?
Dr. Bailey takes charge. Now then, ladies, compose yourselves. I want each of you to take a slow, deep breath. Ready? And he breathes in, and they do too. All right, are you listening to me?
Yes?
Yes.
After the operation, your brother's condition seemed satisfactory. He slept quietly for a while. Then severe respiratory complications occurred. I am deeply sorry to tell you he died just a few moments ago.
Oh, thank God.
Good night,
Howard.
Howard.